teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. He hands it to the back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Moore.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. I mean, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to midfield. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
What a threat this returner is, and he has been all season long. He's so explosive. You can see the speed, and here he takes it back for 6 to give his team the lead. What a massive play and a huge momentum swing in this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. To throw, it's Moore. Grabbed by the receiver. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joe, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are.
It's caught. He's got room. Great. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And now from the pistol formation. A quick juke. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Direct snap to the back. A change of direction. He's got the 40. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Well, this is the risk when you sell out to stop the run on third down. A lot of times you put all those defenders up near the line of scrimmage. There are no levels to your defense, which means it's just one crease, one seam. And if the back is able to hit it, then he's off to the races and in space. Nice gain by this back. Beautiful job by the offensive line. And it's a big gain on third and short. This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
downs comes up now, 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the underdogs here claim the lead.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Here comes the pressure. Makes the catch downfield. They'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great game on the play. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the completion made. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. He's got his man in the open field. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. To throw, it's Moore. Catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, this is what you worked on so hard in the offseason, are these timing routes in particular in this point on the field. If it's thrown on time, you really can't defend it, and the defender's got no chance. It's a touchdown based on all of that offseason work.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. So the offense will spend the timeout here before the second down play. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. The receiver makes the catch. They get it now, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
These simple throw routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route, but you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. He jumped right over the defender. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship. He's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Running with purpose. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Ohio State, as the underdogs now go on top. To cap it up with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joe. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Through the tackle. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. What a pitch and catch in the end zone. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks free, he might be gone. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing.
Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You've got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick dart to the right. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the pressure's on. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. We're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he's hit just before the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First and 10 now for the offense. It's a draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's saying. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And the punt head's out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. Powerful offense is back on the field. They'll give it to the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Coming after him. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Had to hurry the punt, but look at the distance here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here's the second down play. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes. Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
With the catch, it's Smith.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a draw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy
on the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Sayin. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jacksonville. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down play coming up. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Chris, this quarterback has got to have better feel in the pocket. You can see that that pocket is starting to collapse. He needs to escape, get himself out on the outside, and give his offense a chance. This guy has got to do a better job in the pocket.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
He's got a crease. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
That's all this defense needed. They got them way behind the chains, and now they get off the field. That's a great series for this defense and should set them up for some momentum.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it. No problem.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive ball. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read, it's a keeper. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. It's enough for a 1st down, but there's a marker on the field. Is that going to come back? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Give it to the back again. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
They're in a really good position here offensively. A field goal makes it a 2-possession game. Now it's about taking as much time off this clock as you possibly can. Love running the football in this next play. I don't even think that they need to score. If it's open, go down, kick the field goal, take the 2 possessions, and drain the clock as much as you can.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this.
Oh, the ball on the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So, if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.